Okay, so I went in there and I bought me some things, Bought me a wig. It was the last one. I really liked it. I bought me a cute bucket hat. And I also bought me some red lipstick and liner combo for $5.99. Okay? So I am really pleased at my purchase, right? I got 10% off because it was a display model. I couldn't find I wanted the copper color. And they didn't have any more copper color. It was a smooth wig, right? Most of the wigs that I got, they're very curly. So I figured if I get me like a smooth one, maybe it will feel more like dressing up, kind of, yeah. But the hat, I wanted to get two of them. I wanted to get me a white one and I wanted to get me a black one. But I just got the black one. Right. Because I guess I could still use this one. But they looked like they were big enough for my head with the wig on. And I was like, I knew it. Hey, why not? So, now I have to go pee a lot. Bad, right? I could go pee, at the local gas station. I could. And then just take my ride around. Or I could dash home and call it a day. But I'm thinking I'm going to go down here to QT and go use their restroom. The gas station. Then I won't feel so like intrusive, right? If I go to like a restaurant, a fast food, or a store, and I'm not really gonna buy anything there, but I'm just going to go use the bathroom, I don't feel like I'm doing the right thing. However, when I go to a gas station, I think that it's okay. Oh my gosh. These schools have decided to put like a carport cover over their, not carport, but a port over their outside athletic area so that they can practice on the outside. This is the second time I've seen it over here in Mesquite, right? And it looks like it's big enough and tall enough to where, if it's raining or the weather, at least, they'll have some shelter. Yeah. And that's nice. That's nice. I finished up my soup last night. I also had like a soup and sandwich. Okay. I was watching this guy, who were, they were doing the the 3-day egg diet. And they were saying that the reason why, some people were able to be successful on that 3-egg diet is because eggs, the egg yolk offers so much fat. Then I was watching this other guy, who was doing the beans and rice, right? But he did his beans and rice for 7 days, and he agreed that he was able to work out, maintain his workout, and once he got past the mental issue of having a variety of food to eat, like was about the third day. About the third day is when he had overcame that notion of, oh, I got to have a variety of food. The one thing that he really enjoyed was, it was a high fiber diet when it came to eating the beans and rice. And it's a high fiber diet. And, the beans and rice, it does, compose to making a complete protein. Now, I don't know if that guy was trying to sell the puppy or begging. I'm not sure. But he's crossing the street. Maybe he just was trying to cross the street to walk the dog in the park. So yeah, I do have to use the bathroom pretty bad. So we are going to stop at the gas station, and then once we come out of the gas station, we'll decide what we're going to do from there. I left the house kind of late, and I was wondering, well, because it's kind of late, it might be dark by the time, while I'm out and about, which might give me an opportunity to see some of the lights. I do want to see some of the lights. I want to see some of the lights. Yeah, 64 degrees is pretty good. It's pretty good considering, like I said, it's been in the 30s and 40s and stuff. Late at night, early in the morning. Oh, wow. This makes it really weird here to pull into this gas station, because there's so many cars that are trying to turn this way. Makes it really weird. Slow your roll, dude. Slow your roll. I'm telling you, they speeding to go nowhere. Probably going home. I'm speeding to go to the bathroom.